Welcome back, students. Now the most important part whenever we talk about quadratic equation is how to find roots. So in this part we will be learning how to find roots by different methods. So let's start. Roots of quadratic equation. We have two methods, one is factorization and another is discriminant method. So let's move to the first method, which is finding roots by factorization. To understand how it really works, student, we have two different logics. One is proper logical method, analytical method, and another is geometrical method. So here it goes an analytical method, logical method, in which you can see that I have taken a common in the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now you can see that we have splitted this middle term b upon ax into two parts, half plus half. Okay. So here I can take x common. Okay, but for this I have to add b square upon 4a square minus b square upon 4a square. So here I can take x common and here I can take b upon 2a common. So this gives me x plus b upon 2a into x plus b upon 2a. And here you can see that we are taking minus common and creating b square minus 4ac upon 4a. Now a very important step after this, making it into two parts, under root and under root, and then we are going to add this x plus b upon 2a under root b square minus 4ac upon 2 and subtract it also, so that from first two we have this common and from last two expression we have root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So finally we get resolve it into two brackets, okay, which gives us the final value of x, which is minus b upon 2a minus sign, and one with minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So this gives me two roots of the equation. Now, if I talk about logically, we can create a small, geometrically, we can create a small rectangles with side ax and x. Now this bx, again I can create b and x, and for this c, a rectangle with length and breadth c and 1. Dividing it by a will give me a square with x and x, a rectangle with b by a, so dividing it in two and joining it here and here. Now this requires, to complete it into a square, it requires b upon 2a, so I will add it and subtract it here also. So again I will get this equation in this form, and now I can say that I got a complete square x plus b upon 2a whole square. Okay, so now I can do the factorization and I can find the roots properly. So this gets resolved into this, and now we can say that we have this equal to this, which can again be written as minus b upon 2a plus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now let's see one illustration and see how it can be done. So we have this question, x square plus x minus 12 equal to 0. We want to find its factors, value of x for which this equation becomes equal to 0. Now to do it, first of all, what is my step 1? I will multiply coefficient of x square with the constant term, so it is minus 12. I will try to make its factors. Now its factor would be minus 4 and 3. Okay, and I will correspondingly I will find their sum, because what I want my sum to be plus 1, which is the coefficient of x, right? You can see that coefficient of x, that is equal to plus 1. So I want my sum should be equal to plus 1. Okay. Now again my product would be minus 2 and 6, but sum is 4, so rejected. 4 and minus 3, yes, this is 1. So I will take 4 and minus 3. So I will write my middle term plus x as plus 4x minus 3x. Okay, and now I'll take common, so this becomes x plus 4 into x minus 3 equal to 0. So this gives me two roots, minus 4 and 3. Okay, now we will move to the next method, which is discriminant method. In discriminant method, we say that if I have an equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we have the formula for it. Its roots are alpha equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now this b square minus 4ac is called as discriminant of the equation, which is very important to talk about nature. Okay, so this is my discriminant. Now let's do an illustration. Suppose I say I have an equation, let's take one equation, a simple equation. Suppose 2x square plus 3 plus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. Okay. Now I have to find the roots with the discriminant method. So I will say here a is 2, b is 3 and c is minus 10. So I will say d becomes b square, 3 3s are 9 minus 4ac, 2 into minus 10. So this becomes 9 plus 18, that is 89. Okay, so my roots would be minus 3 plus minus root 89 upon 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4. So I have two roots, minus 3 plus root 89 over 4 and minus 3 minus root 89 by 4. So now I hope you are clear with the different methods of finding roots of the equation. Now have you ever thought what happens when roots are given and you have to find different equation? So for this, stay in tune with me. Have a nice day. Thank you.